Hi, my name is Rob. Long ago, most houses were lit by candlelight. Today, that's not the case. That's been phased out in favor of electric light bulbs, at least in America. Today I'm going to discuss CDs, or compact discs. When was the last time you used a compact disc or CD? I'd be willing to bet that if it was recently, it wasn't necessarily because you wanted to, but more likely because you had to. I personally have been collecting CDs for a long time. Actually, my whole life. I was born in 1990, and CDs were in full swing. Though, towards the beginning of my life, we mostly had cassette tapes. But what I want to point out today is that soon enough, if not already, when we think of CDs, we're going to think of a certain era, a certain place in time where CDs were everywhere, where they dominated the market. CDs were used to hold video games, music, and software. Often they included artwork and information about the band or producers or the developers of the software. People would use CDs by putting them into CD players or computers or video game consoles. What they liked to do, oftentimes, was have collections of their CDs somewhere where other people could see. And that was because their CDs tended to reflect their values. For instance, if somebody's CDs consisted mostly of video games, you could tell, I think that guy likes video games. And if they were all fighting games, you'd say, I think he likes fighting games. And if it was music, you'd say, wow, this person likes art. And maybe they like rock and roll, indie music, rap, and R&B. It just depends, right? But they all had them on display. Most people. And I identified with them by doing the same thing. I'd often keep mine on display. And oftentimes, I had a story to go with each CD. For instance, this CD was given to me by my friend because he was in a band that came from Seattle all the way down to California. And I was very excited to see him because I hadn't seen him in years. And this is one of the later CDs that you'll see because this is from around 2016. And as you can see, it didn't come with any artwork because it was self-produced, meaning they just burned it from their computer and gave it straight to me. In conclusion though, CDs aren't here today because Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, and other streaming services have taken their place. It's simply just inconvenient to have to lug around a bunch of different CDs. I used to carry a carrying case into my car, and that held about 100 CDs. And before I'd start driving, I would flick through the case and decide which I wanted to listen to. But I certainly learned the songs back then. These days, I'm learning all new songs most of the time. And every once in a while I remember, oh yeah, I used to like that song, and I put it on. Thanks.